covering all things LEGO, from Minneapolis to Fiverton and LEGO cities beyond. It's Bricking News.
Welcome back to Bricking News. I am Jason. With me, we have Alex.
This guy right here.
And it is April. Happy April, Alex.
That seems weird.
I know.
It doesn't feel like April without the snow we're getting. Huh. Well, that's typical. You know, but you know what? Gosh darn it, I'm still going to complain. Hey, look at that.
Good. You made Earl's day already.
Rant. Earl, this is for you. Gosh darn snow.
Weather rant.
I want it to be warm. It doesn't make up its mind. Are we going to get snow? It's like you get 4 seasons all in a single day, man. I swear. But anyway, we'll get there. Happy April.
Today is April 2nd, so I have to ask you, did you survive April 1st? We're all concerned about you dealing with the day of pranks.
Yeah. You know, it's you have to kind of get on guard, especially as you're scrolling through social media, especially Facebook. It seems like it's the worst. You're like, there's no way that's true. But I guess that's actually normal life.
So I have a question for you. Would you have been annoyed? You know, last year LEGO did that prank where they sent that stupid horse dog thing to some land members. Like, they didn't have a picture of it. They were building this majestic horse.
Yeah, the majestic horse, and it was not a horse.
I don't know.
It was, yeah.
And so, would you have been annoyed had you been building that and all of a sudden the build was different? I just barely thought
I would have been confused.
Yeah.
And I went, ha, 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 it's an April Fool's joke. Ha, ha. That would have been my reaction, which is probably why I didn't get it.
Well,
and that's all right.
I actually did think of you earlier today, speaking of pranks, because I was scrolling through Instagram, I think it was, and it was this person was building a Lego set and they got up and left. And you hear the wife laugh maniacally, and she picks up a handful of bricks from somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
And comes and puts it in the pile. And then she's videoing the guy's like done, and he's looking at these. They were like big bricks, like plates and wheels and stuff. And
See, I wouldn't get confused. I'd be like, okay, these are planted. These obviously do not go to this. But I mean, if you're a noob, it's like your first Lego set.
Well, but if they were the same colors, like it was like a boat and they were brown pieces, but
Sure, you could. Yeah.
If it was like pink stuff, you'd be like, yeah, there's no pink in a pirate ship.
Well, yeah, but like, okay, let's talk about you and I. If I wanted to prank you, let's say you got that 3-in-1 pirate ship, okay. All right, and I wanted to prank you, okay. I would obviously look for brown slope elements and throw some miscellaneous things in there like that. Yep. Not a few. But not a lot either. But just enough to be like, these go somewhere. That's,
you know what would be?
That's like the.
If you really want to get someone, what you need to do is just plant one brick, one like 2x4.
You know what? You're
that
not
would
wrong.
be worse than a handful.
Especially in a really large set. Well, no, because if it's in a large set, you're opening up one section at a time. So this is assuming they have it already open. They have a pile of bricks, and they step away, and you're gonna pop it in there. Yeah. All right.
Anyway, that would be the worst. I have to. Yeah.
So I had an experience with that actually, with the Venator. Actually, I had a 2x2 plate, a gray plate, okay. And for the life of me, I could not figure out where it went. It was like the first few sections too, but in this bag, I'm like, what? No, this is a 2x2 plate is not an extra piece. It's not. Yeah. It goes somewhere. But I triple checked, and I'm like, it obviously doesn't belong to the set. I don't know if I picked it up somewhere. Or if my wife plopped it in there. So I put it in my extra pieces bucket over there. Because I'm like, it doesn't go to this. I'm sure. So I'm not going to it goes somewhere and not carry on until I figure it out. Yeah. Because it's a set where it's going to get covered up. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yeah, heck with it, let's move on. And I was fine with it. Fine, because I was sure it did not belong.
You've matured.
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
All right. All right. So we have a few things. The first thing I want to actually talk about, because we just go in whatever order. I want to talk about last week's poll. Do you remember what our poll was about?
We had a poll?
We did.
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay. Well,
hold on a second. We had a poll?
Yeah. Because at the end of the episode, we talked about something and we debated, what we thought people's reaction would be, and I ended up putting that poll up.
Oh, okay.
It was about Peeps.
Oh, the Peeps. Okay, yes, I remember this, yes.
So
The Dr. Pepper Peeps.
well, it wasn't specifically about that, but
Yeah,
yes.
but still. DP Peeps.
Yes.
Do you like marshmallow peeps?
Do you like marshmallow peeps? That was the.
That's the question. And it was a yes or no?
There was 3 options.
Yes, no, or they make me barf.
It was yes, I love them. No, they are disgusting. And what is a peep?
Ah, yes, okay.
And for some reason, it's not pulling up.
Well, this is embarrassing.
This is very exciting. I can see
riveting stuff
Well,
here.
no,
on
I can
Breaking
see the
News.
question, but I can't see the results.
Yeah, I see the question. Isn't that it right there? Or that's the other poll?
No, that's the other poll.
Huh.
It had. See if you can pull it up on your phone. We have 2 comments. I'll tell you what the comments say. Oh, here it is. That's the weirdest thing. I click comments and they pull up. Here we go. All right, so we have 95 votes. So that's pretty good.
Okay, that's decent.
It's
Yeah.
only been up when this was recorded a day, so that's fine. So, 29% I love Peeps.
Wow,
35% Peeps are disgusting, and 36% what is a Peep?
That's pretty split evenly.
If you take the people that, I'm guessing these are people, in Europe or
Yeah,
whatever,
right.
that have never had them. So it's almost, what is that, like a 40-60 split between the other 2? Mm-hmm. And you were like, it's going to be 0. And I was hopeful to get 25.
I am surprised.
We were both a little off on
There's
that.
some people that like Peeps out there.
We had 2 questions, or 2 comments on it, at least as of recording. Let's see. Karsten Temple, otherwise known as user RB2TL8OG2F. You know how I hate those, I gotta say. Anyways, Karsten said, sorry, we don't have those in the UK. And that was the thought. We might have something for you today on today's episode, we'll see. Next we have Hugh O'Brien. Said, born in the mid-70s, and I like the Peeps.
Hey, all right.
Because we said if you're under 10, you probably love them. If you're old like us, they're probably not your thing.
Is that all the 10-year-olds or everybody that loves them or something?
Yeah, well,
he
I don't, do we have
Hey,
10-year-olds
the exception that proves the rule.
He said, so I guess I'm that oddball, but my favorite Easter candy would have been the Brock's individually wrapped candy egg hunt eggs. Sadly, they have been discontinued and always took me back to my childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I like those marshmallow ones. They're like. Are
they like the circus peanuts?
Oh no, they're like circus peanuts. They're called chicks and bunnies.
Okay, my dad had those when we were down.
Chickies and bunnies. Yeah, and there's this saying that we the siblings have in my house where we would go in there and we'd raid the marshmallows because my dad loves them. Okay. He'd buy a bunch of them.
I think you might have talked about that last week. I can't remember.
And he'd be like, "You eating my chickies and bunnies?" We're like, yeah.
Eating chickies.
You eating my chickies and bunnies?
Well,
I love it.
He can have mine.
All right.
I'm not a fan of the circus peanut, though.
He loves
When
circus
I was a kid,
peanuts.
I loved them. My dad would get them. I remember we'd have them when we grew up,
Circus
but
peanuts.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
Well, there you go. That was the poll from last week.
Wow, riveting stuff. Riveting. Hey, you know what? Hold on a second.
Starting right
Time out.
in.
I got to call a timeout here really quick here. We kind of got into this stuff here, but we didn't talk about updates to our cities.
Yes, I was going to say, we got to get back to our
We got to get back to
regularly
breaking
scheduled
news.
Regularly
Regularly scheduled stuff.
Because it's been a few weeks. I haven't seen. We haven't filmed for like.
It's been a
3
while.
weeks, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's been a long time. How you been,
because I
man?
was traveling.
You were traveling.
You were
Yes.
here.
I was doing nothing. I was not traveling. I was. Yeah.
So, you want to give your updates first?
I have a number of updates.
Okay, I have updates as well. Things happened on my trip and stuff. So
I'll go first.
you go first. I don't care.
So first of all, as you can see behind me, the Venator is here. Yay! I finally got that beast done. Yeah, the video came out on the weekend. If you haven't seen it yet, go to my channel, check it out. It might be the most recent upload. But I was gonna say, like, to all you haters out there who said I couldn't do it, I did it without sacrificing any sets. But I don't think there were anybody out there. Nobody who said, like, you can't do this. I think I was just doubting myself and hyping it up that way.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people, to some extent, I would agree with you. People were like, I don't know, it's pretty full in there. I don't know where you're going to fit it. So I don't think anyone doubted you, but I would say that many of us, I'm talking to you out there, we know the space problem.
Space. The final problem. The ultimate never-ending problem. Spock, Did you collect Legos as a kid?
Hold on.
Spock, did you have action figures?
What kind of action figures do Vulcans have?
They probably have like scientists, logical people.
My collection of scientists is almost complete, Captain.
I'm gonna get you one for your birthday. Your 127th birthday. It's gonna be awesome. I'm not gonna tell you. No peeking.
Anyway, so the Venator's here. I love it.
the
It looks
Venator.
fantastic, and it's here front and center too. Did not move anything out. Yes, there was a lot of moving things around to get this to work. I put a time lapse of me going all over in here, figuring it out, because I wanted to be honest. I wanted to show that I was doing it. There was no magic. You know, not that I'm a magician or anything, but I did it. I'm very excited, very proud of myself. Now, I will say this. If another big UCS ship like that comes out again, well...
So I was going to ask you, where are you going to put Jabo's sail barge? That's what's coming this fall, supposedly.
Oh, man. I think I'm going to have to get creative if that's the case. So it depends on the dimensions. Like, if something, like for example, like the shuttle Tidarium or the gunship, they're very awkward. But if you place them the right way, you can fit things around them pretty good. Like, it's pretty tight up there, the gunship is. But I'm actually pretty okay with how it looks up there. Because that got, I wouldn't say promoted. I think if you get promoted if you're on this level, because you see it. So you get demoted if you go up there. I tried to get my ad up there, but it
Well, the ones
needed
down here are the most demoted.
These are out of view. Yes, you're right. So those are.
Yeah, I would say these two for people that walk in the room. This one and the
Yeah.
shelf above.
But I will say this: going for this is the new background in the studio, and you know what? I think it's good. This is the first video I've done since the organization, the reorg.
I'm honored to be here.
You should be, and on your channel.
I know. Woo!
Look at that! There you go.
It's breaking news. You saw it here first.
Sensational stuff, spectacular, man. You guys, man.
Yeah, that's what they say about us.
It's spectacular.
Sensational.
Sensational stuff. 5-star reviews.
They say it's stuff.
Viewers say sensational. It's like when a movie comes out when they have all these one-liners or one-words from all these magazines and whatever. Sensational. Time magazine says amazing. Viewers of Breaking News say sensational. No, you don't. You say space or irregardless.
Time out.
We know. Time out. Time out. No, that's not a real timeout. I'm just, yeah. Anyway, so there's that. And I'm also very excited and nervous because I think a few
Is
weeks
this
ago.
related to the commercial from last week?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
did the sponsor last week.
I did the
You
sponsor. No.
promised something.
Well, you know what?
not
That's a good segue.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
go.
I didn't mean
No,
to
that's
cut-
okay. That's okay. So I have been working. Okay, so yeah. I did that video. The last update I did of my city, of my amusement park rebuild, I said I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I have dug myself into a hole and I can't get out. And so I pleaded to my audience for assistance. And my goodness, they came out full force. So many long descriptions and suggestions and recommendations. I even got a diagram from Kim. It was amazing, man. I was like, this is incredible. And that's why I love the Lego community so much, man. They are just supportive and giving ideas. But what was great about it, though, the most, Jason, is that how real people were. They gave me some tough love. They said, dude, Alex, you can't really do this unless you're going to sacrifice this or buy this or do this or do that. And you were right. And because of all those comments and suggestions and tough love, I'll say, I don't know what you'd call it. I don't think I did like a 180, but
You pivoted.
I made a big pivot.
Yeah.
And I showed him before we came up here to record kind of what it looks like. But it is a big difference, a huge change. I think for the better, I don't know.
Well, I will tell you this. I could tell a difference in the way he showed it to me. Because the last couple times I'd come over, you didn't even bother showing it to me. I could tell it was bothering you. Mm-hmm. It was a point, because you kind of had builder's block. That was my feeling.
It was it, yeah.
But, when we went down and you showed me, because that was the thing. I noticed can I tell them the castle's not in it?
You can.
So I noticed the castle in the front room, and that's where I was like,
yeah,
what's going on here? And then that's when you kind of lit up a little bit, like, oh, I'll show you.
Yeah, come and check it out.
Well, okay. So,
I made
some
sacrifices.
You condensed it a little bit,
yes,
which is good, because, like I expressed to you, I was really curious how you're going to get that farm on that little narrow thing. Like, okay, we got 3 rows of corn. That should get us through the winter. But,
Yes.
No, I think it looks good. You can always change it if you.
Oh yeah,
decide
absolutely.
you-
But I
If you
did.
expand your basement and you have more room.
Yes, that's right around the corner. But no, I'm feeling a lot more confident with it, and I'll be doing an update here by next week. But before the next breaking news comes out, I'll have an update and have this reveal, and I'm actually almost done with it.
Yeah.
I ordered some pieces on BrickLink and Pick a Brick today, so I'll probably be waiting for pieces for about a week.
It looked like you were mostly just fine details.
Fine
as
details,
far as
yeah.
Placing people, maybe
Right.
some walkways or
Yes,
that kind of stuff.
exactly. So it's almost there. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That was big news. And the other news is very simple. We talked about this a number of weeks ago about the micro build I showed. Because that guy wanted to look at the micro build. My commissioned
Alex is
project.
now a Lego professional.
So it is official. It's happening. We have gone into this agreement. I am going to create a micro scale Lego city for this client.
So it's going to be 5 foot by 5 foot or whatever they
It's going to
originally
be.
said?
I don't know if it's going to be necessarily that
You
big.
had said like 35 of those plates, right? I'm trying to remember. Talking about like 7 by 5.
It's actually going to be more than that.
really?
I want to go crazy with this thing.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. But I did ask him. I said like, hey, so are you okay with me documenting this and sharing this on social media and on my channel and all that stuff and knowing and mentioning who you are, your company? He's like, yeah, everything's on the table, man. Go for it. So I said, all right, cool. So I'm going to document the process. I'll do a recording of this order. I made it today, literally just like as we're recording this. And the order was so big that Discover Card said, what's going on? What's going on? They like wanted me to do this code system. I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm doing this for real. And it is the largest purchase I've ever made as far as,
BrickLink.
well, not BrickLink, Pick a Brick online on Lego.
Oh, it was Lego Pick.
I'm doing all new bricks.
Okay.
I want all new bricks. I want this thing to look shiny and new. It's all about the presentation, so I want it to be on this really nice looking custom built platform that I'm doing for it as well. And I have some great ideas for it, and I hope it goes well. I ordered like a pretty good sized amount of pieces. A lot of them, unfortunately, about 80% of them are not on bestsellers. Yeah. So I do have to wait for those. But I told the client that too. And they're called Smarty. They're like they do marketing, they do address verification, things like that for a lot of companies. Okay. But they're local here in Salt Lake City. But yeah, I'm excited to get this started. I'm anxious and nervous, but I'm very excited to put this thing together for them. And yeah, I'll share the progress with you guys along the way of building Smarty City, basically.
So did you tell them when you asked if you could promote it on your city about the sponsor fee to advertise that company?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that's
Just put
that's
that
an
in
extra
afterwards.
35%, right? Yeah. Yeah. No, it's good. They've been easy to work with, really nice, and cool. It's pretty chill, pretty laid back too. But at the same time, though, obviously, you take it very seriously. Mm-hmm. But no, I think we struck a good deal where it's going to be good for them. It's going to be good for me, and I'm excited to see what we can put together for them.
Nice.
So anyway, so yeah, that was exciting news. Those are my big 3 items there. A lot of stuff, good stuff though, all good stuff. Yeah.
My turn?
Your turn.
right.
Let's now turn the time over to Jason to hear his updates because you've been traveling a lot, man.
We were gone for just over a week.
Just over a week.
So we went down to California and Arizona. That's basically where we went.
Bet it was nice down there, huh?
Yeah, it was warm. It was like 86 degrees in Phoenix. It was hot. I was dying.
86.
Yeah. Anyway. So yes, we went. So the main reason we went on this trip, I am a fan of old Disney, especially Disneyland. I think you know that. But they had a tour with one of the original Imagineers. His name's Bob Gurr.
Oh, yes!
He's the guy that designed the Matterhorn. Mm-hmm. He designed the monorail, the original one. The People Mover.
Monorail.
Yeah, not that one. That's a different guy. The Adventures Through Inner Space. The Omnimover ride, like the
kidding.
The Doom buggies in Haunted Mansion. He designed those.
Wow.
So it was a lot of fun. So we went and they took
legend.
us around for a day, and he talked about stories with working with Walt Disney, and all these different things. and got to go to some different places. Like he took us to where the first Walt Disney Studios was.
Wow.
And Walt's house. And I did a video on that.
And he's the only one that does this tour?
Yeah, he only does it like, I don't know, 4 or 6 times a year.
That's
it. Like one bus load of people, and he just goes and they do it. It's pretty cool because he's like 93, so, you know.
Dude, that's cool.
I wanted to do it back like in 2019 is when I first learned about it, and I wanted to do it. And then something happened in early 2020, and they weren't doing it because he was, you know, he's 90, so they're not really doing that much with old people, especially in California. Anyway, irregardless, they started it up, and I was able to get in, and it sells out like in a minute.
Oh, I'm sure.
It goes on sale and it's sold out.
So there's only a certain amount of people that can be on this tour.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
Like what, 30 people, 50 people?
Well, it's like a motor coach. So, you know, so like a bus with the 2, you know, seats side by side, like you'd ride out to Windover or whatever. So, I don't know, 50 people maybe.
Wow.
I don't know. But it was good. My wife and I went. We enjoyed it. But I should have brought it. I didn't.
Missed opportunity.
Well, that's great. I took a copy of the Haunted Mansion Lego set and I had him sign it.
No way.
So I have that.
Right
I think it's super cool.
That is cool.
So I have that. And then let's see, a couple other things happened.
I'm sure there did.
So are you familiar with Shy Time is My Time?
I am familiar, yes.
So I had messaged him because I know he's doing a podcast now. I don't know if you've seen it.
I've seen him.
Sitting on a stoop.
Yep. Looks so cool.
It's too cool for us.
I know, it is.
So I reached out to him and I said, hey, you know, I'm coming down to California. And he only does his in person. So I know a lot of YouTubers, they do their, you know, their podcasts where it's, you know, on, I don't know, StreamYard or whatever. And, you know, you've got different screens. But it's a different interaction when you're in the room with someone.
Of course.
And so that's what he does. And, like, he traveled out to Austin and interviewed a bunch of people. You know, like Gene Version and Emasaurus and
that's cool. So he travels out there, huh?
So he went out there just for that. And,
good for you.
So I just sent him a message and I was like, hey, if you're looking for people, you know, I'd be happy to do one. I said, if I'm too old and not cool because I don't do TikTok, I totally get it. But he was like, no, it's cool. Let me know when it's closer and you know your plan. So I told him, you know, we'll be there on Saturday. He's like, yeah, we'll do it. I'll come pick you up. And we'll go film. And so we went to a recently opened Bricks and Minifigs in Corona, California, which is near where we were staying.
Corona.
And we filmed there. And I have to tell you, a couple things I learned.
Okay.
So
do tell.
He pulled up and, you know, he took Tanya and I out and we get there and he pulls out this huge, like, suitcase on wheels. It's like this big, you could fit like a dead body in there almost.
Interesting you would say
that. It was
that.
like his whole production studio in there. He had like mixing boards and 3 cameras set up and big mics and over-the-ear headphones. And I was like, yeah, we at Breaking News are kind of a Mickey Mouse operation.
Yeah.
We use a tripod, some wireless mics, and my iPhone. So...
Hey, it works for us, man.
You get what you pay for, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But no, it was very interesting to see because it took him about 30 minutes to set up. And like he had all the, you know, he even had background lights and all this kind of stuff.
Dang, that's cool.
But it was fun. It was interesting. I think it was in a good conversation. I recorded some stuff. I've got to go back and look and see.
How long did the podcast go for?
It was a little over an hour, I think.
Okay.
So.
And when will we be able to see this gem?
Well, I asked him. I think it's probably when he runs out of content is my guess. No.
He's like, oh yeah, I had to record with Jason. Guess I'll throw that
He's
up.
like, well, when I don't have anybody.
It's filler.
He said probably his goal is to have it out before Brick World Chicago.
Okay.
So I guess he's got a few more from when he traveled to Austin that he's still doing. And it takes him quite a while because he's got like 3 different cameras and he's got to set, you know, which you know, view we're looking at that moment because it switches back and forth. So.
That's really cool, man.
That is cool.
Yeah.
So
that's we can appreciate the effort that goes into that.
Yeah.
Because I think you take it for granted when you're watching something from your computer or TV, and you see all these different angles, and it's just changing. You're like, oh, that's just the way it goes. But there's a lot of work that goes into making it jive that way. You know, just like putting in a clip. You know, like I got to find that clip, got to fill it in. Is it right? Is it the right length? And yeah, it can be challenging depending on like what kind of video you're putting together. Like when Mindy and I were doing the video review of Gotham City, the skyline. There's sometimes where I'm like, I want to show us, you know, and then there's some times where I'm like, okay, what are we talking about? Fill that in, you know, and just matching it up to what we're talking about was difficult. And I'll tell you what, though, man, there was one time, I guess, in one video review I was doing, this is months ago, maybe a year or so back, someone commented like, why doesn't the video actually match what you're saying, or something like that? And I don't even know what he was talking about. I watched the video, and it's like a 6-minute video. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. But anyway, no like for you or your comment. Yeah. It's like, dang, tough crowd. But anyway, I just wanted to interject and say that we, as fellow creators, but definitely not at that level.
Yeah.
Not at that level.
It takes him quite a while, because I asked him, I think he, don't quote me on this, I can't remember 100%, but I think he said it takes him like 8 hours to edit one of those.
My goodness.
You know?
See, that's a job, man.
Yeah.
That's like a full-time job. You're doing a lot of those.
And he has it on a separate channel.
Travel time.
And I don't think it's monetized
Setup.
on the channel, so it's just
so that's the pure
it's
love.
Kind of his passion project.
Yeah, that is, and you know what? That makes for better content, honestly.
Well, and it's interesting because he, on that channel, like afterwards I was talking to him, I'm like, sorry we didn't talk more about Lego. He's like, well, you know, it's funny, on this channel we talk more about non-Lego than Lego, even though it's all Lego people that I have on here.
Yeah, that's fun.
He said, you probably talked more about Lego than most. I'm like, oh, well, okay. I don't know.
So what do you guys...
Check it out. It's coming out, I don't know, whenever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm very curious.
There is something he told me. So there's a couple things that came up.
Okay.
So we were talking about, like we talked about a little bit about the A Fool podcast, you know, because we talked about different things. And one of the things he talked about is, you know, we talked about how our podcast has kind of evolved and kind of, like if you watch some of our early ones, it's not the same as we are now. Like our interaction has changed, and, you know, the A Fool is a lot more intertwined as I think we are with them.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
But it's funny, he's like, you know, once he got hooked, he's like, I have to watch both of you now because I can't miss anything. He's like, I gotta know, you know, and like the whole thing of Jabo making fun of us. And
our plan worked.
That's right, we're keeping all 5 people watching. That's right. So he talked about that, but he said, you know, the A Fool, he's like, that's the gold standard everyone's trying to get to right now. Because I said, you know, they were going along, and then it came up about how all of a sudden they just took off, right? Because they've got a number of episodes over 100,000.
Yeah.
Yes, yours is there. I know.
I don't want to brag or anything.
Speaking of that, mine's going up. Mine's at like 54,000.
Wow.
I know.
There you go.
I know.
Right.
Thank you for all the bots out there. But no, he's like, we're all trying to figure out what it is, and
yeah,
you know, I said they are too. I think.
We don't know what they're doing.
They're like, I think it's food. I don't know, but I don't know. So he said that, and then the other thing he said, there's something that he absolutely loves about our podcast, and do you know what it is?
Okay, hold on. I'll tell you what it's not. When we eat something or drink something.
No, he didn't talk about that. He didn't say that he liked it or not.
Oh, okay. It's not Jabo shirts, is it? Please say it's not Jabo shirts.
He said he loves this. Oh, guy!
New shirt.
He said, I hear that and I love it. He's like, I get so excited for the stupid jingle.
The jingle is
He's
cool.
like, I get it in my head.
I love the jingle. And I don't know if it's because I see a Star Trek shirt on Jabo or not, but man, that is just... Old guy, new shirt.
Well, and that's the part that's so funny about it to me is we didn't do it, like, not like we planned to sing it. It was we were mocking it, and then I turned it into a song. So, anyways.
Wait, did we say that in sequence one time? Is that what happened?
Yeah, we were talking about it. I'm like, we could do a thing. I'll be like, old guy, and you're like, new shirt. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it.
It's stuck. That's how it goes.
And next time I showed up, you were like, oh, man.
Oh, here we go.
So
it only lasts a year. But you know what? We've streamlined it.
I don't know.
So even I enjoy it.
I was gonna say, I think he subliminally he loves it. He just can't get over his pride and admit it. Anyway.
No.
Okay, let's see. I do have something else to tell you.
Uh-oh.
So I went to a number of Walmarts. Because, Earl's whole thing about, oh, it's just you guys, Walmart sucks. No, every Walmart I've been to sucks. And I hate Walmart because they're not consistent with their sales. You go to one and they have something that's on sale. You go to another and it's full price.
I have never done Walmart skipping?
Yeah.
What's it called? Walmart jumping? Oh, hopping. You do bar hopping.
It's Walmart hoping is what it is.
There is no hope.
So I went to ones in southern Utah. I mean, because we stopped a lot for, my wife needed this or, we needed snacks. So I would always look at the Lego. So we stopped in, in Arizona. We stopped in Nevada. We stopped in California at a couple.
What's the purpose of this? Just to find sales?
I was trying to see if we could find, they found all those Indiana Jones sets on clearance, right? I was like,
lot of stops, man.
Well, but it was like I had to stop and get oil for my car at one point, so I went and looked at, it's not like I went just to Walmart, except for one time. Anyway, irregardless, that's not the point. I went, it was all sucky. I went to one Walmart, all their Indiana Jones were full price, they had them. So, I don't know, Earl, whatever, I hate Walmart. There's your rant. Their sales suck, they're not consistent, and they just give him all the good stuff. I found one thing I did buy at Walmart. It was a Ninjago set, it was almost 50% off. But
so you bought it because it was 50%
well,
off?
I did because I might use the parts for some stuff. Anyways, it's a whole thing. But there is a Lego store in Ontario, California, and it's kind of an outlet, like a Lego outlet. Kind of like the one in Colorado was that way.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So they had a lot more like older or recently retired sets, I guess.
Okay.
And they had a bunch on sale. They had one in the center, so it was right where our hotel was. That's where Shah came and picked us up. Well, so we went, and then afterwards, when he was dropping us off, he's like, "I got to go to the Lego store." I'm like, "Oh, let's go." So we went. We did the Lego store, and I saw something, and I was like, I didn't buy anything. I was like, no. But I saw a set, and I thought about it, and I was like, oh, maybe I should buy it. So we went, we did Disneyland. Well, there's a video coming out about Disneyland. You'll see that. He's got a little sneak peek.
I got a sneak peek. It's pretty impressive. Wow.
It's going to do horrible. I already know no one's going to watch it. But
the production value is high, man.
Those are my favorite videos.
It's good.
The ones that are my favorites are the ones people don't watch. You know that. You have the same thing.
That's the way it goes, yeah.
But that's okay. For those of you that will watch it, you'll know it. It is Oswald doing awesome things. And that's not the one where he went to Disney Studios. That was another cool one. But anyways, so we went to Disneyland, we did stuff, and then on our way out of 10, we stopped back so I could buy it. And you're going to mock me, and I know you are.
Get ready to mock. Here we go.
I bought the Justifier.
Oh. Wait, hold on to that. What was the discount?
I bought it for $101.
Oh, you paid over $100 for the Justifier?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. How much does that go?
Wait. Let me tell you what my justification was, and then you can have at it.
All right, tell me your justification.
Yes. I want the Cad Bane figure.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And it goes for $40. And then there's the Toto 360 figure, who I don't have either.
And Toto 2?
Yes. So I'll get those two, and I'll have all the parts. And I was like, I don't want to spend $40 on a fig, so I'm gonna take the Alex mindset, because I don't want to pay $50 for 2 cows. I'm gonna pay $110 for a set that has 2 cows. So that is really what I thought. I'm like, I'm gonna pull an Alex, and I'm just gonna buy this. So, what do you have to say about me? Yes, I have shamed you. Go on.
I was just gonna say, when you said cows, I bought 12 cows.
You bought the brown one on the...
Yeah, I just saw it, so I'm like, I'll just throw this in with the order. But I was so mad.
That's like $120 in cows.
So they're cheap now. They're $687 or something like that.
Really?
They're not $10 or $12. Yeah, they are cheap now. Cheap. But I'll tell you what, when you told me that the sheep were back, I put, I don't know, dozens of sheep in my whatever cart. And then, but I couldn't buy anything yet because I was waiting for the client to finalize everything. And wouldn't you know it,
sold out.
They're gone. Gone. Oh, I should have just done it. Oh, the sheep. And every day I'm like, sheep. Nope, no sheep. No sheep. Sheep!
So
I was so mad.
When you went back to place that order and click buy, And you saw they were gone?
No, I didn't. I went back and I'm like, where am I? I was like going through, because you can go through all the categories and everything like that. And I was like, wait a minute. I didn't see my sheep in here. So I typed in sheep, and there's the dumb 3 sheep that are there, like the Duplo and the lamb. And I'm like, no, they're gone. And you know what also happened? The cows disappeared. They just disappeared. And so I went back and I added the cows back. I'm like, okay, well, they're still there. And it would say unexpected error. Unexpected error. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And I didn't know if it was because I had literally 18,000 pieces in my cart. 18,000 pieces were in my cart, guys. And it was overloading the system, trying to like load. And so I'd go back every day and I'd add 1 cow. It would let me add 1 cow a day, basically. But I got it up to 12.
Oh, wow.
But now that the cart's emptied, no problem. There's no unexpected error. So I think it was just like overloading. It's like, dude,
your cart is full.
Chill. All right, you got 18,000 pieces. What's wrong with you? All right. And I'm not talking like, and it's diversified. There are tons of different pieces in there. Specialized pieces, a lot of snot elements, a lot of tiles, a lot of pieces for creating little trees, obviously. Anyway, I went on a rant. It's not a rant. I went on a tangent there. The sheep, man.
Well, see, I was going to ask you.
Darn sheep are gone.
When you saw they were missing, you were like, sheep!
I said sheep really loud. No, I said, gone!
Oh, sheep!
Sheep happens.
Not
and
for you.
Happened to me. Man, I was so mad. I hope they come back. I'm just gonna, you know what? Next time I see them, I'm just gonna say, bye now. Oh,
could have been.
Because I needed my farm, man. I needed farm animals. But here's the thing with the farm, because like I'm thinking, how many animals should be in the farm, and how much of the farm should be vegetables, things like that.
Well, I think it depends on
Vegetation.
your space.
Space. There should. Well, I don't know. So I'm gonna have some cows, which is fantastic.
You're gonna have a whole lot of cows.
Don't have a cow, man. So I that's okay, because I can have people have cows in the castle layout. There's plenty of space down there, and I can have a couple of cows in the city, you know. But irregardless, I'm bent about the sheep. I got some rabbits because I thought it'd be kind of fun having some rabbits like running through the fields.
Rabbits are expensive.
They're like $1.67, aren't they?
I thought they were like $2.
Are they that much?
I thought
oh
they
man,
were.
I didn't buy a lot. I bought like maybe 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, they were like the chickens. Like the chickens were that.
They don't have chickens either. There's no chickens. I'm like, where are the farm animals? Lego, give us some farm animals. There's never any goats. Obviously, there's no. And the AFOL guys were looking at that too. They're like, oh, yeah, no goats,
Yeah,
you know.
that.
But you know what? That is gonna be gone instantly if they put a goat on there. And you know what? I'm kicking myself. I'm gonna be kicking myself because I have not been able to just get out and go search for the goat. I haven't been able to. So I know I'm gonna miss out. I'm gonna end up with just my 2, and that's all I'm gonna get. And it'll be disappointing. Now I'll get the gray goat eventually because I'm gonna order that whatever thing here soon. The medieval town hall, whatever it's called, market hall street town building.
The goat set. The gray goat set.
The gray goat. The set with the gray goat and the squirrel.
And a cat. Don't forget the cat.
Well, somebody said, well, a cat gets rid of the mice. Yeah, all the mice that are in the set. No, I get it. It makes sense.
Already got them.
Yeah, so we don't need the cat anymore. But a squirrel. I'm like, why did they put a squirrel? You know what was really weird is that they'd have 2 rabbits. Identical rabbits. One would be more expensive than the other. They'd have different numbers. What's up with that?
I've seen that before.
What's up with that?
And they're different prices. Sometimes.
Well, that's what I said. Like, why are they different prices? They're the exact same thing. Mm-hmm. But why would I spend 56 cents more for this when I could buy that one? And it's the exact same thing. I even clicked on the images. Circles around like, yeah, literally the exact same
Do you know what
thing.
drives me nuts? Speaking of Pick-a-Brick
This is what
Online,
grinds my gears.
when you go to look at like minifigure heads, they have a lot of them there, but some of them there's no image. Have you noticed that? There's certain parts where there's no image, and it's like, I'm not going to buy that if I don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah, that is frustrating. Yeah, anyway, I kind of stole your thunder there because you were giving an update on the Justifier. But no, I can understand that. Yeah, you get what's his name? Bane Cad?
Cad Bane. That
Cad
was the
Bane
main thing I wanted.
and Toto too.
Toto too, yes.
And Toto 2? And Toto 2. Name that movie. That's an easy one, especially for our audience.
Yes. When I used to play
Hey, you know
once
what?
a year on CBS.
You know what's... I don't know why. I just thought of this. So, random thoughts by Alex coming your way here. So I scroll on articles, like the recommended articles from Google every night, and it had the 7 best Star Trek parodies. I was like, ooh, click. You know, they know what I like. And I went through, and there were some that I didn't know. One was like the Muppets. Pigs in space. So funny. I was like, oh my god.
Pigs in space?
Well, I know Pigs in Space, yeah. But that was number 7. That was the first one. I was like, oh, Pigs in Space. Oh, I love it. And it's hysterical. Yes. Man, those are the days. They were just so random and crazy. I loved it. But the and then I think the next few I didn't know. But the number 3 was Futurama. Where no fan has gone before. One of my all-time favorite episodes. Absolutely love it. Yes.
We stopped at the Nixon Library.
Okay.
And we
Nixon.
I actually thought it was quite interesting.
I am not a crook.
But they had, on one of the walls, they had a picture of Nixon's head in a jar.
No way.
From Futurama. I took a picture for you, so people are looking at it right now. So, yeah, I saw that and I thought of you. So.
Oh man, but yeah, that was number 3. But number 1 should be no shocker. The best Star Trek parody out there. Do you know?
Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest, of course.
Of course,
man.
Anyone that's watched the last couple weeks knows, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, but no, it was awesome to see that because that Futurama episode was brilliant, and all the actors were around. They still had Leonard Nimoy was still around. What's her name? Nichelle Nichols was still around. They didn't have DeForest Kelley.
Okay.
He was like the first one who passed away.
Yeah, he died a
long time ago. And what's his name? James Doohan.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah. So, but anyway, it's hysterical. But if you haven't seen that, look up Where No Fan Has Gone Before. It's brilliant. Anyway, that was my random. That was Alex's random thought.
Well, speaking of movie, I saw Ghostbusters last night.
Frozen Empire.
New one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. I won't give anything away, but if you liked the last one, not the all lady one, but the one, the
the last one was okay.
Yeah.
I've watched it once. I haven't been like I got to see that again. I bought it though. Like I have it on like movies. I could watch it again. Okay. It would be so easy. I would just have to click on whatever and I would watch it for free.
Yeah.
But I don't because I'm like, Okay. I mean,
we watched it. I liked it, and I asked my wife afterwards. I'm like, "Did you like it?" She's like, "Yeah, that was pretty good." So it had new stuff and callbacks. Anyways, it'll be interesting to see if they revisit the Ghostbuster line with some other sets because it takes place in the firehouse and there's some other.
Hold on a second. When did Ghostbusters 2 come out? Was it 1984?
No, I think the first one was 84. So it would have been like.
Oh, the first one's 84. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay. So, pretend it's 1984. What's at the movies? Ghostbusters and Dune. All right. Fast forward, 2019 or 2020. What's in the movies? See, Ghostbusters and Dune. Fast forward, 2024. What's in the movies? Ghostbusters and Dune. Funny.
Okay.
I don't know. You brought up movies, man.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have some Lego things to discuss.
Good.
Oh, speaking of your animal, you were talking about farm animals. They have supposedly what the rumors are. I know you don't deal in those, but we're going to. They're going to have a city line coming out that's like, they had like the Arctic and the Ocean Explorers last year. Mm-hmm. This year it's going to be like a city jungle adventures. And there's going to be a lot of like new animal molded figures, like a tiger and a red panda and
cool.
Some other things.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
That's fantastic.
And there are sets that evidently are going to be able to be connected into one big jungle scene, is what it sounds like. It could be cool. Oh, and there's going to be gorillas, a couple gorillas. So you could get some of those and make a zoo.
Yeah, sure. I'll make a zoo with all this space that I have. You know, I'm down there working my butt off trying to get this stuff to fit. And, you know, and that's what I was thinking actually today. Literally, right before you, like, I forgot we were recording tonight. And I got your text. I'm like, oh, that's right, that's tonight. Because I was just downstairs, just lost in the rebuild.
I'm glad I'm so memorable.
Well, no, it's you're competing against my Lego city. You can't compete against that.
I get it.
The only person that can is my wife. But I'm down there, and I'm thinking, oh man, if Lego comes out with some sort of huge ride, oh man, especially one that has like a big footprint, like the roller coasters.
Like the roller coaster.
Just give us like a super tall one that has like a drop ride. That's what I need.
That was last time. The loop coaster. That's the tall one. I haven't heard anything, so I think you might be good there. But I don't know. I was just curious.
I'm excited about the animals though. That's cool.
Would you pick up sets for certain figs like that? Even if you're not necessarily going to use them right now, would you consider buying it? So, like, if say you were like, I want to build a zoo down the road, would you consider it or would you wait?
No, okay, judging from my history, no. I usually shoot myself in the foot and go like, oh, I'm not going to ever need that. 12 years later, oh my gosh, where's that set? I need it. Oh, it cost that much money.
$50.
Well, I need it.
Cows?
The cows, the farm.
Yeah.
What's another one? The castle. Castle layout. Like, okay, the jousting set. That was another set that was 10 years old. I'm like, oh, it was on disc. It was 20% off, and then I bought it for twice its retail. That's what I do. So, no, I can't honestly say that.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to preemptively buy these sets because I know down the road, 10 years from now, I'm going to go like, I need a zoo. Oh yeah, those sets that came out 10 years ago. What do those cost now? Sticker Shack.
That's why you buy them now when they come out or when they're on clearance. You part out the pieces.
I don't have that kind of foresight, man.
Okay, well, it's just a thought. Because I bought that farm set.
You bought the farm set?
Yeah, the one that just retired.
Oh,
I bought
yeah.
the animals. So between the two of us, guess who has a sheep that can be shaved? Anyways, moving on.
Mean.
Yes, I mean.
So mean. All right, what's next on the agenda?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
What'd you think?
I think that is a cool set. I don't think I'm going to get it.
Okay.
I think it's cool. I think it's neat. I'm not a D&D player, though. I enjoy it. I don't know. What do I enjoy about it? I kind of like the thought of it. But I don't know. I mean, I would like it, but it's $360.
Yeah.
And obviously, Lego did not send it to me because I didn't say I love playing D&D. They actually sent a survey out to us. They said, we just want to know, everybody just chill out. We just want to know if you play D&D. Just tell us if you play D&D. That's all you got to say here. No, don't ask us if we're building a D&D Lego set. Just we want to know if you play D&D.
Didn't we already know? Because it's an idea.
And I should have said like, yeah, man, I play this every weekend with the guys, man, and that would have got it. Maybe, I don't know, but irregardless, I didn't get it. But it's okay. I mean, I think if I got it from Lego for review, I'd be stoked. Yeah. I think I'd like it. I noticed that Brick Artisan made a back for it already, which looks fantastic. So that automatically becomes something I would want to get with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the open back stuff. Yeah. They're coming out with a range of D&D sets. They're coming out. So. Well,
that's what the CMF is going to be later this year.
Oh yeah, the CMFs are going to be all the D&D characters. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, I like it. When I look at the original submission, fan design, again, I'm like, it's so different. Not like, like the dragon is very different. I kind of think that the dragon could have been, I don't know. I like the designer's dragon more.
Well, that's how it was with like the A-frame cabin. A lot of people complained about the trees. They were so much better in the submission, and it's not what Lego gave us.
Right. It is true.
Kind of what you should be used to by this point.
Yeah. Anyway, what did you think about it?
No, I think it's cool.
You do any D&D stuff?
I don't. My son loves D&D.
Oh, what does he think?
I should ask him what he thinks about it.
What do you think about it?
Because you know there's that...
Because he's watching.
No, he's not.
Come on, man.
I don't even think he knows I'm on YouTube. He's on his computer all day, but it's not watching me. Yeah, I don't know. Because they have that gift with purchase, some sort of monster chest or whatever. I saw that.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I'm like, what
I don't know. My son would get all excited about all these things, but I don't know. Like you, I don't know all the characters, so...
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think of it the same as like the regular castle sets. I
No,
think of it as a different subset.
for me. It is it is different. It is a different theme, in my opinion.
Yep.
And that's why I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter anyway. I've already spent billions of dollars on the castle that's coming from BrickLink, man. Gosh, when that hits the credit card, I'm in
That's a
trouble.
problem for future Alex.
It is. Luckily, it still will in the future. Was it like July or something like that? Oh man, I
2
got
months away.
I have to. No. Oh shoot. No.
Well, we got April,
it's
we
3
got
months.
May, and sometime
Man.
in June it's going to charge.
No, hopefully it's in July, because usually the States gets shipped last. I've noticed.
Okay.
Like usually I see people getting it. I always get upset about that. Like people in the UK are getting theirs. Like, hey, where's mine? Come on. Oh, I really. Oh man, not to get like really. What's the word? Selfish. But man, I really hope that Lego sends me those BrickLink designs for review, just like they did. Because like they started doing that with Series 1.
Yeah, but you got to remember, they're not going to send you the chocolatier. They're going to send you.
I know they're going to send me what I
Snack
want.
Shack or
Yeah,
something,
like
right?
thanks.
Well, speaking of that, so we saw the most recent selections, I guess, that came out, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
you reviewed those. I want to ask you a question because
Yes.
I've kind of looked at, what are we at, 4 or 5 now? I can't remember. I think they're picking the 5th now,
Series
right?
4 has been
submission.
finalized.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. If you go through and look at them, they are very heavy, and they seem to be moving more this way on 2 main themes.
Yes. Let's see if I can
See
decipher
if you
that.
have the same thoughts.
Okay,
on
I
it.
feel like it's going to be medieval,
So
castles,
castles?
and I also think Wild West or
I was
train.
thinking trains.
Train, Wild West train.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's been how many train submissions? 3 designs.
Well,
You had the one on the
there's-
bridge.
So there was the
Wild
train
West train.
shed this time.
Oh, the train shed. Yeah, you're
It
right.
Just came out this one,
right.
and then in Series 2, so the one that's coming up to buy next, I guess they've got the train
Yeah.
station, and they also have
Oh,
the
that's
wooden
right.
bridge.
No, you're right.
trellis,
Yeah, but I forgot
right?
about the train station, the one that I'm
got
going to go
that
bankrupt
one.
on. Yeah.
And then in this last one, it felt, I want to say there was 2. So, but it seems like they're going heavier that way. So if you want to get in the BrickLink designer program, submit a trainer.
Well, it's not just them submitting it, but people are
People
saying
have
that
to
they
vote.
want it.
I understand that.
But what's really cool is that this combination of people, like I don't know, and we will never know how much sway our votes really have, because we just do 3 emotes. Like,
Yeah.
I like this, meh, or
Yeah.
that's really about it. Should be the poop emoji. But I don't know how much they look at that and go like, okay, well, out of these, and there's a lot of designs. Every city, that's 280.
It's hard to
There are
look through
hundreds,
all of them.
literally hundreds of them, and it is kind of exhausting. Like, scroll, castle, scroll, castle.
And if you come back, like you leave and come back, doesn't it reshuffle? Like that's what I found. It's
Oh, does it
reshuffled for me.
reshuffle? I don't know.
I'm like, oh,
it does.
why
It
is
does
looking
keep
so
your. It does keep your
votes.
Your vote.
Yes.
So that's good. At
But
least
it's
it
not
has
like
that.
you can go down the list and it's like, oh, where do I pick up? It's
Yeah.
they're randomized. Anyway.
But what I was going to say with that is that I like that the designers are actually maybe listening to what we want. Like
Well, but
how
these
hard a concept
designers-
is this?
these designers are the fans, right? That's where this is.
Well, I know,
different.
but someone's making a decision that yes, we can do that as a Lego set. Let's do it. That's what the kicker is for me. Not the fact that no, let's not do castle themes. The fact that it has to come from the fans to push them and have all of these votes push it even more, saying, yeah, if you do this, we're going to buy it. Not only that, but we're going to buy 2 probably because we're crazy. And I did.
You bought 2?
Did I buy 2?
Well, you bought 2 sets, not 2 castles.
I bought 2. Wait, hold on. Did I buy 2?
You bought the shed,
Yeah, I bought the shed and the
the
castle.
castle.
Yeah, that's right.
because I bought the same too. So I really hope my wife gets a job soon. Anyway.
Mindy's quitting her job. She's retiring. Well, not retiring, but she ain't a nurse. No. Well,
Well, isn't she going to school to?
she's studying. She's taking a class for agriculture, horticulture. What's the name
Oh,
of
that
it?
doesn't pay well.
Well, obviously, I'm finding that out. No, I need my wife to be happy. All right,
I understand that.
happy wife, happy life. So yes, there's going to be a to the income, but hopefully she's happier.
Oh, so she's not going to be doing the.
She's
nurse
not going to be my
thing.
sugar mama anymore, guys. That's the problem. So yeah, but no, she's done officially now as we air this. So
she's done. Wow.
she's done. Yeah. Congratulations. Honey, I know you're watching this eventually, but I just want to say I love you. Thank you so much for hanging in there for 20 years, being a registered nurse and working in high stressful environments in hospitals. And whatever you do next, please hurry. No, it's all good. Anyway, I don't know what we were talking about.
We were talking about the BrickLink, but I think
BrickLink.
we pretty much talked about it.
A lot of stuff. Yes, good stuff.
Let's see. Shall we do the shirts now?
Yes, let's do the shirts now.
Okay.
Old guy. New shirt.
All right, so here we go for this week's shirts.
Wait, hold on. Half of these look familiar to me. I'm behind. I'm always behind, Jabo.
Well, these are from like early March. So
Virginia is for lifters.
So this we're getting ahead. So this first one, this shirt was done by Joey. Brick Trains gave that to him.
Totally awesome. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's funny because he was talking about how Lego would, probably
I remember that video.
copy strike him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Virginia is for lifters. I think he said he wouldn't wear that out in public, but then he's like, but I'll wear it here and for all.
Is this supposed to be for lovers?
Yeah.
Virginia's for lovers. Or is it for lifters?
And then he has the
choose your
lightsabers.
side. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what that one was about, but that's
saw that one.
I can't remember all. Yeah,
saw
so
the
then he's
Yoda.
got the Yoda. That's the one where he made the 25-second video to get the Yoda video to get the instructions. A fall man. Shouldn't it say a fool man?
Yeah.
Come on, Jabo, get with the times. You have the power to make that shirt.
You got the power.
And then this was funny. This is where he was
I saw
making
this
fun
one
of
too,
that,
yeah.
that set.
Yeah.
And he was saying YouTube takes advantage of stupid people or something like that, which made me laugh. So
He's not wrong.
well, no, that is true. That's
it.
That's it.
There you go. Thanks, Jabo, for providing excellent comment or not commentary. What am I trying to say?
Content.
Content.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for giving us the content.
So the last few weeks I was watching, and we talked a lot about Jabo, especially with shirts. But we talked about the video he made about us and some other things. So he was a big topic.
Yeah,
and
he
then
was.
We had Earl on there quite a bit because you ranted about him, and we talked about
Yeah.
because you made his day. I think his comment said, and I was feeling kind of bad for Joey.
Oh, should we talk about
Well,
him?
we will, because I have a new segment we're going to do. Because when I was I've been trying to catch up on all the original A Fool episodes I've missed. So on the road trip, I was listening to them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we have a new segment. It is called A Fool Out of Context.
Oh, no.
So this is kind of like, you're going to love this, because this is like payback for you.
So hold on, time out really quick.
Yes.
I'm using my second time out in a single episode, if I guess I can do
Sure.
that. So I didn't know this before, but when I was uploading a video, there's a lot of things that you have to initially configuration where you have to say, is this made for kids, yes or no? Does this have any kind of controversial topics or something like that, right? Or do your own rating and submit it, right? But I saw something I never saw before.
Okay.
And it was one of those things you had to like click something to kind of open it up. And there were 3 things in there. And they all had to do with, does this video represent somebody saying something they did not in fact say? Does it show a place that's not real? Are you taking something somebody said out of context as well? And I went, that's interesting. And I thought, all of our videos on Breaking News kind of do that. So,
Well, no.
Anyway.
There are things you said.
Well, but it was the context though. I think it's even said that. I'll have to look it up again. But yeah, if you upload a video, if you're a content creator, if you upload a video, there's a section now that it has 3 specific things about what a person said,
Yeah.
context to some extent, and the place. Like, is this a real place, or is it simulated, or is it pretending to be somewhere they're not?
Okay.
And I'm like, what's going on? What has happened now that YouTube has to kind of pass their liability onto the creators because this has been going on, So I don't know if it's because of AI. I don't know because of all the
Probably those types of
volatility of politics these days or something like that. probably has a lot to do with it. But anyway, ours is all in good fun. We know that.
Yes.
Right. Don't sue us. Anyway.
What are they going to
Carry
get?
on.
A couple
They're
of
gonna
cows and a canned Bane.
Hey, you got Rex back here. Here you
All
go.
right. So, we are going to have an A Fool out of context.
A
And
Fool
this
out
is
of context.
I heard this, and it made me laugh.
I'm afraid of Lego.
That's it. That's what you
That was
got.
what he... Well, that was it.
Retaliation will be swift and brutal.
Well, you know, I just thought it was funny. He's got a problem.
I'm afraid of Lego.
He's afraid of Lego.
What's the phobia of Lego called? Plastic phobia?
Lego?
Leg phobia?
Legophobia.
Leg phobia. No, that doesn't sound right. Are you afraid of legs?
Afraid of legs. That's what I was just thinking.
Summertime. Shorts, no!
Right.
All right,
Okay.
well, that was
I don't know.
fantastic.
It made me laugh. So there.
All right, are we going to finish off
We'll
with...
do a food thing.
All right.
We got to read a couple comments. Cause
Oh,
we got a lot
yeah,
to
we
get
got to do
to.
the comments.
But we'll do this because it'll give something to eat while we do this. So today, we are going to eat something international, and there's a reason I picked this. You know, it's opening day this week.
Yeah.
So we are going to have from the UK, what are these?
You going to make me say it?
Yes.
Jammy Dodgers.
Jammy Dodgers. So these are made in the UK, but I bought them because they say Dodgers, and I wanted you to have them.
Do you think these are going to make it to the playoffs this year?
I don't know.
You know,
They'll probably be a big disappointment in the end, just like always.
Well, at least you make it to the playoffs. I don't know about my Giants, man.
Well,
they
they
look like they're going to be better this year.
They just signed, what's his name?
Yeah.
Welcome to Sports
well-
Talk on BrickLink News.
These actually look good.
I have never had these.
Oh, is it? Hold on. Is this
It's like a
one cookie or
sandwich
two cookies?
No, it's one cookie. It's like got jelly in the middle. Don't take it apart. I think you'll end up with a problem.
It's the same color as my desk.
It is. It's a hidden cookie. Where'd it go?
It's a heart. All right. Is this going to be super crunchy?
Oh, look, it says it's got its initials on it. Wow.
JD. Well, mine's messed up. Mine doesn't say it very well.
It's okay. There's others.
Well, okay. This is obviously full of sugar and jam, so I'm guessing this is going to taste pretty good.
I'm going to guess. The jam is a lot
Yeah, the jam
thicker than I expected.
is tough. The jam did not come
It's
off
like
my
jam
cookie.
jerky.
It got jammed. Hold on.
Yeah. In Parks and Rec, there's a guy that says that one of the mayor or the city councilors, Jeremy Jam, and he always tells people, "You got jammed." He's a very obnoxious character.
Hold on.
I don't know that I like these.
They're kind of weak, aren't they?
I don't think they're very good.
I was expecting to hit a little harder on the sweet scale.
I think the cookie's not good.
Yeah, these are
Maybe that's why
very
they sent them over here because
meh.
they're not good.
Yeah. Well,
So to all of our viewers in the UK, if you love these and we're offending you, I apologize.
just
but-
like the real Dodgers, they're kind of just okay.
we'll get back to you in October.
Yeah, well, October is playoff baseball.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that was okay. Okay, well, that was fantastic. I'm sure you guys are.
That was not very good. I don't think I'll eat another one. Now it's like crumbling all over.
Dude, you're making a mess.
What the heck?
Dude, look at that.
This is like awful.
Just keep a pile and we'll come. Oh, all right.
I'll just dispose of it. Okay.
You know what?
Oh, I do have something else from my trip.
Just cut that whole section. Just cut it out.
No. Let us know. Do you like the food thing or not? I'm curious if people do.
Oh, you know, do a poll.
All right, that'll be our poll this
Do
week.
a poll.
Should we keep doing the food thing?
Food in our podcast? Like,
Maybe they like the food reviews. Some people like the Peeps. That was kind of a thing. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Maybe
So-
they can send us weird stuff to eat. Wait, no, I don't like that at all. No, we're not going to do that.
No, I don't want that. I like to have control over what
Yeah,
we eat.
let's do that at least.
You're gonna eat another one, huh?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
You can have mine. When I was in California, I went to the minifigure factory. This is uninterrupted Jason time while Alex chews. So I like to make different figs, you know that. Mm-hmm. So I made something This is a gift I made for you, my friend.
For me?
Yes. We don't have a micro build, but we have this.
Oh man. That is so cool. What?
I can't tell you how long it took to do that.
That's incredible.
Read the back.
It says, we would like to thank today's sponsor.
Yeah, so I made Breaking News shirts. So I made one for you
This
and one for me.
the print's really good.
Yeah, it's very hard to draw on a screen with a big fat finger. So
That is impressive.
Anyways.
Wow. Breaking news.
I don't know. I have an extra one. Maybe we can do another contest or something for it.
That is awesome. This
There you
looks
go.
so cool.
So that's a little gift for you from me.
Thank you so much. This is fantastic, you guys. Wow.
Well, not the one of me. That's going to my house.
Okay. Well, irregardless, that looks fantastic. Look at me.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
You can go up with your other one. You know, trim up there.
Yeah, that one is right here.
You got one there.
I got one there.
Some up there.
I got some up there. Yeah, I got.
Anyway.
Mindy and I are going to be doing a breaking news, not breaking news, minifig mayhem.
Just say, wait, what's going on here?
You're
This is the hard way to find out.
You-
Been replaced.
I wanted to break the news to you off camera, but it's more fun on
You know
camera.
that thing you proposed to me and wanted to start? I'm taking it over. It's a hostile takeover here.
Hostile takeover, bank. HTV. Chick Hicks. All right.
Okay, let's see. We've got to do a few comments here.
I like the comment section. It's better than Ask Alex.
Oh, yeah, ask Alex. We got to do Ask Alex.
Well, no, it's the same. It's synonymous, right?
Is it?
Yeah. I think.
I guess kind of. Let's see. Okay, videos. Oh, we have one other thing we have to do before we do comments.
What's that?
I totally forgot. We have another submission that came in for
Oh my goodness.
the thing. Now, I will warn you, it's a little bit longer, but I enjoyed it. This one came from overseas.
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 Across the pond.
Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about here. So, do you know our friend Bricks on an Island?
I know Bricks on an Island.
We hear
yes.
from him rather regularly
Yes,
now.
he's a regular. We like.
Yes, he is a regular.
You know why I like you, Harry? Because you're a regular guy. Name that movie. We got a couple of those in this episode now, don't we?
Yes.
There you go. This is community commentary?
This is a submission he gave us for the contest.
Oh, okay. We have to. When are we announcing that?
Is it next week or the following week?
Well, is it going to be mid-April or?
I don't know. Tune in next week to find out who the winner is.
The grand reveal.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Let's do this thing.
Hi, Alex. Hi, Jason. You know this is all your fault, don't you? How do you mean, you're innocent? Yes, sure. You have no idea what you've done. You want to see what you've done? Come on inside. I'll show you. You know what this is, don't you? Oh, yes. Well, it's Indiana Jones, I know, but that's not what I'm up to. I love the movie, all of them. Sure, that's okay. Irregardless, look at this. Star Wars. Jurassic Park. Ninjago. It's all Lego. And there's so much of it. tons of Lego. And there's no space. My actual idea was to build a huge landscape around these sets. I wanted to start with a jungle. I wanted to include all these marvelous sets into a jungle. But it's so crowded. There's no space anymore for any landscape. And you think not building the sets is an alternative, right? No, it's not. Look what's up on our wardrobe in our bedroom. More Harry Potter sets. Thor's goat boat. Ninjago. Speed champions. Never build. What's this? Anyway, more sets. Lego, non-Lego. Well, 95% or so is Lego, but there's other bricks as well. And no more space. Yes, Alex, you're right. Space is the final frontier. And because I do not have any space, I had to put these up under the ceiling in our hallway so all our holiday guests can see them. Well, I have to admit this is not your fault. This was a birthday present I got from my wife. And what do you think my wife will say when she comes back from London? With all the Lego in the kitchen. And I have no space. No space to put them anywhere else. Do you see how frightened these little pandas are? Surrounded by Lego. And because there's no space anymore for Lego in our own flat, I had to ban all my Technic sets to the basement, to our library. It's so dusty down here. Are you really asking me why all this is your fault? You and your breaking news. First class Lego premium content on YouTube. And I was just looking for a nice little hobby. And you've seen what this has become, haven't you? I think you learned your lesson, didn't you? During the last year, you've made what was supposed to be just a little hobby so interesting and so worldwide, sharing the joy of Lego and of bricks with the worldwide community. But you made this hobby premium. And I hope you're going on for another couple of years doing the same stuff, though maybe a bit different every week. Thanks for breaking news. Oh, and by the way, that warbird, I got mine before you did.
So, there you go. So he runs like a bed and breakfast in Germany.
Okay.
And so that's the part that's funny is he's talking about it's expanded past our flat into where the guests are.
Guests are like, interesting decor. That's awesome.
Well, the first thing I would like to respond to Bricks on an Island, I want to say, I don't know who told you this is first class premium content because it wasn't us.
We would never claim that.
No, we know.
But kind words anyway.
So that was a fun
That
video.
was great. That I was laughing the whole way through. It's fantastic. I love it. Sorry, yeah, it tends to do that.
Yeah.
It tends to do that, and it happens to the best of us. So, what if it wasn't us? It was going to be somebody else, and or you would have found it by yourself. I'm like, man, this is pretty cool. So, I love the collection. Good luck. Good luck with the space. I don't know what to tell you. Oh,
Okay.
man.
Let's see. We'll do a couple questions.
All right.
And we will go on. To go along, this is from Rob Lyons. He says, to go along with the Breaking News t-shirts, maybe you guys can start selling Breaking News bibs.
Yeah, would have used one today, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Zack Attack Productions.
Exactly.
Since it was something based off a movie, I would say it was going to look like it, that regardless. Oh, this is when we were talking about the stealing sets. It's different than it was an original mock. If Lego stole my glass panel building design, I would be very angry.
Yeah.
Joe Bowling. Based on looks alone, I prefer the new Batman animated series art over the Shadow Box because it has so much more color, while the Shadow Box looks like a black and very, very dark gray.
It is very dark gray.
Like his soul.
But no, it is a lot more colorful. Even though it's Gotham City, it is quite colorful.
Now, I watched your review. I was waiting to see if you were going to answer my question that I asked you last time.
Did you ask me a question in that?
No, well, when we filmed, when we were talking about it, I asked you, of the two, which would you buy?
Oh yeah, I answered it in the
Was it in the video?
In the video,
I
yeah,
must
at
have
the
missed
end.
it. Okay.
Yeah, because it was a good question, so I answered it. So you have to watch it again now.
Well, I did watch. I didn't watch evidently the very end. I don't know.
I see how you
My
are.
wife was talking to me. Now I've just embarrassed myself in front of tens of people.
Tens and tens of people.
Joe Bowling. We will hear from
Hey, Joe.
Joe later today. That's all I'll say.
Oh man.
I don't think most people knew that Kirk's middle name was Tiberius until Star Trek IV. I didn't.
Yeah.
Because the only time it was spoken on screen before that was an episode of Star Trek animated series in the early 70s.
See, now I feel better.
Well, that's good.
Thanks.
I want you to feel better. One clever pig says, oh, I remember this part. Jason sounds like a parent annoyed with their kid at a restaurant. And I am so here for it.
Yes.
Shatner impersonations.
Are you done?
Are you done?
I'm never done.
Drinking the soda. Are you going to guzzle the whole thing? And Guglieri says somebody had to be the adult.
Somebody had to what?
Be the adult.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be me.
Martin Wangdell, nice review of the Batman set. No, not a review. I mean, long talk that almost felt like a review. Hope you don't get in trouble. Yeah, they don't watch that stuff. I'm not going to get in trouble. I think that was on my channel, so it's even less
Was it on
likely you're
yours?
going to get in trouble.
No. No.
Jirig says, I can see both sides of the Snow White set, but
Yeah.
unless Lego was already in development prior to the submission, I think they should still give some of the credit. Well, I think then it comes down to money, because
Yeah.
people would want money. Me, myself, the one, says today, the day this video was released, is the official reveal of the Dungeons & Dragons Lego set.
Yes.
So I was wondering if either of you have ever played D&D. Oh, well,
we answered your question
we
earlier
talked
on.
about this earlier.
Wow, we just knew that was coming.
I'm hoping it leads to more D&D sets in the future. Oh, and we
I
talked
think it
about that
is.
as well. So
Yeah.
there you go. My son plays it all the time. I don't. Alexander Kava, your German was almost spot on.
Nice job, man.
Woohoo!
That is high praise.
That's right. That's what 4 years of college education gets you. You can do an intro to a YouTube video.
There you go.
If you start every video in another language, you will please a lot of people. Thanks for breaking news. You are awesome.
Does bad English count?
Yeah, we did English this week. I don't know. What are we going to do next week?
Don't know.
We've got a few from Pasta Jensen.
Hey, all right.
First one, I think it was pretty good. Then again, I'm not a native Austrian speaker.
Sounded fine to me.
That tipper truck is great.
It was good.
Tipper truck. You know, I did start Tipper Truck TV. It's a real channel. There's videos uploaded. You can go and follow the adventures of the Tiny Tipper.
The Tiny
it's
Tipper
all
truck.
shorts. That's
Oh, cool.
all I'm going to do. I'm trying something. I'm trying to see if I can get over my oldness. I don't know. I found something I'm going to try.
Good for you.
I know like 8 people have found it. So thank you to both of you. So it says, as a kid, I like to mix Coke and Solo. Solo being a Norwegian orange cola. These days I barely drink soft drinks, but I do have an Omdudler once and again.
An Omdudler?
That's an Austrian drink.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't worry. We have one of those for a future episode.
Oh,
Oh, it's good. It's really good.
Okay, if
It's
you say
good.
so.
It won't be next week, but we'll have it. We have a few from Mardi Gras Man. He says, Jason seems like he's mad that you don't like it. I mean, geez. If you don't like it, don't drink it.
I drank. It was tasty.
I thought it was good.
It was full of sugar. What's not to like?
My rant unintentionally made me a topic this week. That just made my day. He also said, I think my best dirt cheap deal was a sealed detective's office for $28.
Wait, the modular?
See, this is why we don't like Earl. He says
Man,
stuff
that's
like that and
wrong.
it bugs me.
That is wrong. I mean,
He just wants us to rant about him. That's what
I'm
he
all
said.
for a
That's
good deal.
Lie. He just wants us to rant.
That is
$28.
That's ridiculous, man. Nobody wants to hear that.
Jeez.
Keep that to yourself. $28.
Hugh O'Brien says, my best dirt cheap deal was in 2019. Found a mutilated box sealed bag. Oh gosh. Ghostbusters Firehouse. 90% off. Mark II 49 got it for $24.99. Traded it for a new Disney sealed castle and Assembly Square. We need a dirt cheap. That's all I know.
What the heck, man? That's amazing.
Mardi Gras Man says the last episode is like Oswald's cartoon you can't find. I think that's the one we recorded that was lost.
Yep, that's it.
Yep, it will only live in our minds.
I already forgot it.
And he also says, great sponsor video as always.
As always, wow.
Yes.
That's also high praise.
Matthew Hartle says, personally, I think LEGO should at least give him the set for free and recognize that he had a hand in designing it.
That would be the least they could do, I think.
Well, I think at the least they should have told him up front, we're already working on this.
You know,
We're gonna sign an NDA.
Like,
I mean, that's
man,
the way
this
that,
ain't happening.
You know,
just so you know.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
Bricks on an Island. Speaking of German,
Hey.
he says, and he marks at 27 seconds. So this is the very beginning. He says, "Yes, Jason, your confidence sold it. The German is not as rusty as you might think."
Nice job, man.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Chris Cummings, German trains are the Vinist Vin Vervold.
Okay. Venus Vin Vervold?
Yes.
The Venus Vin Vervold.
Vinist Vin Viverl.
The Venus in the world.
Yes.
Sounds my German.
Sorry.
They always
That's
sound
more
English.
of an Arnold Schwarzenegger there.
It's what I do. I like go to that kind of accent
Yeah.
when I speak in my German. It's the finest in the world. I can't do it very well.
It's okay.
I'm a little rusty
It's all right.
because I don't
'Cause you
walk
don't know.
around practicing. Like just the accent. I think it's cool. Like when I always liked it when I was watching back in the day. What's it called? Top Gear. And Jeremy Clarkson would impersonate a German and talking about his German cars. It's like, so where's the traction control button? Like, what is that? Right. You know, you want to turn it off. You want to have some fun. Fun? What is fun? We have to look this up. Anyway.
Let's see. John Powell, after all the
Hey,
major
John.
discounts in November, I'm basically doing like Jason. If it's double points with a special promo, I'll get it. Otherwise, I'm waiting for November to buy tons of sets.
Oh, you know
Also-
what? Oh, sorry. Continue.
Also, you read my comment on Galaxy Quest. I was
Yeah.
born in 1965, so I'm 58
Hey.
years old.
Yeah, okay.
The start of Gen X.
The
That
start,
was my
yeah.
comment about technology and stupidity also.
Yeah, you're the beginning, I'm at the very end. Tail end.
Quick question for Jason.
Uh-oh.
When and where did you live in Germany? I was stationed in the army from 84 to 86 in Eichborn, Germany, which is a suburb of Frankfurt. Loved it there. Keep up the great work.
Ooh, there you go.
I went on study abroad. I don't know, have we talked about this before? I did study abroad twice, 2 summers in a row. It was 98 and 99. Summers of 98 and 99. That was when I was there. And I lived there for like 6 weeks. 6 weeks. First time I was there 6 weeks, and then my wife and I traveled around for like 3 weeks after that. Went
Cool.
to Austria and stuff. So.
That's awesome, man.
There you go.
There you go.
MG says, in regards to the Snow White cottage and timing, I'm trusting LEGO had the set in mind before the LEGO ideas came in.
Yeah.
The live action movie was announced in 2019, then 2020 came along, and in 2021 the casting of the movie was done. LEGO has a close relationship with Disney. They make Disney princess sets all the time, As Alex mentioned, the Disney Castle set remake was probably already in production. As you pointed out, Snow White's cottage is going to look like Snow White's cottage no matter who makes it.
Yep.
It's just one of those things. Who knows what the fan designer got the idea to submit the Snow White cottage because of the movie announcement. When you both were talking about the great content at the end, you forgot to mention your old guy, new shirt segment. Maybe, see, people love it. People love it.
They know when we forget it. I don't know if they love it.
Maybe the excitement of the orange-flavored Pepsi Coke drove it out of your mind.
Gave us all.
You just can't tell what part of the show is bringing us all back week after week. I'm still not sure. In conclusion, I hope I can get some advance tickets to the Brick Separator.
That's right.
What did you think about that?
It was good.
You didn't see that in advance.
No, I didn't, but it was good. It was clever. I liked it. Just like the mystique of not seeing the entire monster, like, the terror.
My wife asked, she's like, because my daughter did the female voice. Like, how'd you get her to do that? I'm like, I just asked her. She's like, oh, I didn't think she'd do that. Anyways, says, thanks for the silliness. Sinjinator.
Sinjinator.
Wow, that intro was agile.
Does that mean great or good
Yeah,
job?
there's a thumbs up, yeah.
Thumbs up.
When did you learn German? Well, I kind of tried to learn it back when I was in college. So, like 98, 99. I didn't take it in high school or anything. I just decided to take it. Can you build the TTT behind your back? The tiny tipper truck.
You probably could.
I don't know. Although, on the trip, I did have to keep building it a lot because it kept coming apart. Let's see. Brick Trains, poor Heather. At least I made it. Because the monster was behind her on the bench. Jake Teskey 665. Anything that is a licensed IP is fair game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
As a mocker, submitting an ideas project that has a chance, you take. I would have a bigger issue if the building techniques of the mock submission were the same as the official Lego project, which would indicate more to me that Lego stole it themselves.
Yeah.
The tiny tipper truck. Oh, this is from Tracy. Tracy, the local, right?
Oh, Tracy. Yeah, we know Tracy. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Duplo Tracy is what I always think of. The tiny tipper truck needs to go to Lagoon. You know, our local tiny theme park.
Is it still tiny? I guess in comparison.
When's the last time you went to Lagoon? Well, you have kids, so maybe you went more often. It's been
a number of years. I want to say at least, like, my son goes, like, without me.
My daughter goes a lot. She had a season pass last year. I don't know. Anyway, it's a local amusement park. Anyway,
it's where fun's at.
Yes.
There's Laguna Beach too. It's got like the water slide area park, too. Yeah.
Josh Ash says, I wanted to add on the case debate. What if Alex got done to get the review with a promo code, so Alex does it for free, then remove the code? Oh, this is, I think, the display.
Oh, the Shop Hop display? Yeah.
Then remove the code, and now you have a business maximize their profit and not helping Alex. I guess needs to be $50K admin upfront.
Yeah.
You don't get any kickback off of the promo code, right? On the Pop Shop, do they?
No. Okay. No, there's no kickback. They just track it so they can kind of see how successful your partnership is. And if they find that it's been beneficial for them, they will reach out to you to do more. In fact, that's what I'm doing with them now. I'm doing more stuff.
Did they watch the last one when you talked about the bait and switch?
So I told them, I told them what you guys said. I said, hey, people aren't liking your price increases. So I was shocked to see that your price went from $220 to $300. No. You know, it caught people off guard. And the lady that I speak to, she came back, and she's fine. I talked to her a lot, actually, correspondence and email. And she said, yes, I appreciate the question. And it was kind of like you expect this answer. The cost of labor, the cost of materials has gone up for us. Inflation, all the stuff. And they also said that we want to make sure that we keep the high quality of our product. And I was like, yeah, I get you. I mean, I kind of expected this answer. We just all hate paying more. You know, it sucks.
I think a lot of it, though, is it's not like it went from $220 to $240. Like
it was significant. Yeah.
That's a almost a third.
Yeah, so they rolled out new products that they want me to take a look at, and they're actually pretty neat. They have custom backgrounds that you can make, and they'll print it for you. So I'm going to test that out and see how good the quality is. I've already given them some feedback on their website because this is all new. But
well, it's not going to top this.
No, it won't top that at all. There's no way, man. That is top quality premium stuff right there.
There's your premium quality.
But I'll redo. There's some reviews I'm doing with a couple of their products. One is a pretty sizable case, not as big as a Titanic, and one's for like, I think I'm trying to get the Speed Champion cases. They're brand new Speed Champion ones. I want to see what those are like. And but no, I do the discount code, the 10%. The Noons 10 is still there on all those products, so use that. But no, the people that say that they used my code and bought it, they seem pretty happy with them. Okay. You know, that they're pretty happy with the purchase. They're expensive though. I mean, let's not fool ourselves. Yeah. Is spending $300 on a display case to show off 220 minifigures. Yeah. That probably cost you over $300 or about there. Yeah. That's a lot of money. It's like, okay, do I buy the display case or the Lego? I can't buy both. Right, so it's a luxury item. It really is. Yep. So if you, for me though, the one of the big things for me with the display cases is it's a space saver, potentially, with the Speed Champions, because the display stacks them. Yeah. And I was very interested in that, so I said, let's take a look at that and see how well these work. Anyway, that was a long tangent about Shop Pop displays, but anyway, yeah, not for everybody. Like I said, it is a premium. It's a luxury product. They are expensive. There's no getting around it, but I'm kind of curious to see.
Premium and luxury. That's
why we collect Lego and not Mega Blocks or whatever is out there. Blue bricks.
Yeah. Well,
purple bricks, green bricks. No.
Kobe.
Tycho.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Dana Farron says, "Ich habe dich verstanden, Jason."
Hey, that
means I understood you.
So, I understood that.
Good job.
There's some similarity with some German words to English.
King Kemen says, "Your pronunciation was perfect. I was confused for a moment." Like, greets from Germany. Well, that was kind of the thing. Nice Just mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Brickzar says, "Tiny Tipper Truck TV Travels, the new sensation." He actually did subscribe. He's one of the few.
Nice.
He's probably like watching for infringement.
He's the president of the fan club for that, man. Come on now.
And then Battery Power Bricks responded, "I swear, all we get are the reboots, spin-offs these days."
Yep, there it is. There's another example of it right there. No original ideas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Battery Power Bricks also says, "Actually, Jabo has 2 theme songs from They Might Be Giants," and I realized afterwards. Yeah, because he has the one that we talked about, the Someone's Calling.
Oh, yeah.
He has the other one about Joseph Olsen standing in a field with a light bulb or something like that. And that's essentially what he says. Yeah, Joseph Olsen standing in a field, unintelligible, something about a light bulb in his arms. Joseph Olsen standing in a field. I don't know. He also says, "Who are you calling Tiberius?"
Who are you calling Tiberius?
Extra Bricks. Personally, when I look at the 2 Snow White builds in a side-by-side comparison, they look very different. They clearly were designed differently. The roofs, doors, windows, colors, and just about every feature is different. The only thing that is the same is the concept. IP law is a tricky thing, and those deals have certain stipulations that we, as the public, don't know. So I'm not sure why Lego didn't go through with the original submission, but it's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope.
Let's see. Christina W1090 said, "Dein Deutsch ist gut." No, really.
Dein Deutsch ist gut.
Es gut. James Rolfe says, "I think the tipping point for the Lego discount was 2019. Once COVID hit in 2020, clearance has been harder to find for deep discounts. In 2019 and before, I was finding 50 to 80% off with multiple sets on the shelf. The Walmarts near me would move all their post-Christmas leftover into the garden center, and it would be like 80 feet of sets top to bottom. I do have to say this, though. I am seeing a lot more discounts now, kind of just in general on Lego, than a year and a half or 2 years ago.
That's what I was going to say, because we're seeing a lot more 20% off, even 30% off. Like
There's
right
a
now.
lot of sets. I just don't buy until it hits that 20%.
Yeah,
because
but
I know 80%
But it
of
creates this kind of stutter on purchasing things that you want, because you're like, okay, this is a premium set. Let's say it costs $300. Yeah. You're like, there's a pretty good chance this could see a 20% cut. So you wait it out. And I want to say that there's a good chance you'll see a 20% discount on some of those bigger sets. Like, for example, Razor Crest. Gosh darn it, man. I'm still sore about that. Anyway, continue.
Christina W. again. Regarding the soda lost its fizz. The sodas in Germany actually do have less carbonation than the U.S. ones. Even the exact same flavors like regular Coke. They also use a different sweetener. They don't use high fructose. So Coke is different in Europe. Brick Artisan says, do you guys think Alex could fit the Batman black box underneath the amusement park, like under the coaster or Ferris wheel, so it supports the platform and serves as part of the city? Also saves Alex some shelf space.
Yeah, double win. It would be a lot taller. Yeah, I would say that platform would be a lot taller to accommodate that underneath it. Yeah. Well, irregardless, what we said at the beginning of the episode, I'm over it. It's all good. We got this. Yes. But like I said, he was the one that sent me a diagram. It was good. I was like, huh, he's put some thought into this. And it's like, it's well drawn, too. And he says he did it in a car. I'm like,
he did it in a car?
He said he did it in a car. Man, as he's driving along, he's not driving. Well,
maybe.
But I was like, okay, living up to the word artisan in that title. Very, very well there, Kim. Good job.
Dr. Zany Bricks, I love the Bricking News show. As for Saturday morning cartoons, my brother and I used to argue over what to watch on our little black and white TV in the 60s. It was either Benny and Cecil or Roy Rogers and Dale Evans show. I'm an old guy who has a passion for Lego. Recently, I completed building the Snow White Seven Dwarfs cottage set, but was disappointed that it had an open back. As a solution, I purchased the Brick Artisan's mock.
Yes.
Closed the back.
That's right.
Alex, I think it would be a great addition to your amusement park display. He doesn't need more. He's got he's good.
Good, please. Please. For the love.
But you said you're interested. Are you still
I am interested in it. I think that will eventually end up in my collection. Yes.
Alex loved the shirt, Fatherhood is just a walk in the park from Jurassic Park. Where did he find it?
Where did I find that? Mindy got it for me for Father's Day, so I'll have to have her find your comment and respond.
There you go. Brick Dreamer, I feel bad for the fan designer. It was an awesome submission, but I don't think at Lego they have the need to copy a fan design. It's just a risky to submit IPs, especially the ones that already have partnership with Lego. On the other side, it is also true that IPs are the most successful on ideas. Anyways, Lego is extremely open to fans. They released a ton of Lego ideas and BrickLink sets. The dream to be a fan designer is open to everybody.
It sure
and
is.
With compensation too. Sometimes we take that for granted. DTL builds. That tiny tipper truck is awesome. Thank you.
It's pretty cool.
Matthew Hartle. Something I noticed that makes me wonder why Lego Group isn't taking the hint. 2 themes. Set designs keep popping up in the BrickLink, and ideas are castles and trains. Hey, with this, I didn't even see this.
Seriously,
Mostly non-trained themselves. It really shows that Lego fans want these. Why not lean into it?
Exactly.
Well, because they don't have to. They let BrickLink do this. They can focus.
Yeah,
on
apparently
other stuff.
so.
That's the way I look at it. Stephen F. says, "It's not like Pepsi. LOL. It's Fanta Orange mixed with Coke." I mean, them at the fountain machine in various fast food restaurants all the time. Grew up with Mezzomix while stationed in Germany in the 80s.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Let's see. Baustation 1136. Jason, your German is quite good. No problem understanding what you said.
Well, the name like that, I figured he was German.
Yes. Also says, best deal ever, 60198. I don't know which one that is. At Smythe's, instead of 189 euros, paid 69.99.
Is that that's
they
a city set?
They of course made a pricing error, but I paid the 70 euros only. Should have bought 2 or 3.
That's a city set, I think. That prefix is
60198. Yeah. I mean, we're talking a $200 set, so
So is that like he bought it for how much? Like
70. That's not a modular, is it?
No.
I mean, because I'm trying to think what's in that $200 range.
Oh, it's a train set.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the cargo train.
Okay.
You can get it on Amazon for $226.
Okay.
There you go. That's a great deal.
Daz says, another great episode. Thank you, Jason and Alex. Wonder if the building technique is the same for the LEGO Ideas release and the submissions. If you look at the technique in the same, maybe LEGO are copying. Yeah, so this is kind of like what we heard on that other comment, right? Alex is also getting in my head. Whenever I hear the word space, all I can hear is Alex doing his Kirk impression in my head.
Dude, me too.
Yeah.
I'm in my own head. I'm downstairs looking, I'm like, oh, if I get that space open, space. You know what? The little figure 8 roller coaster, it's the space roller coaster.
Yes.
It has space right there on its name. And I look at it and I'm going, space. Man.
And we
Yeah.
have one
Charles.
last comment.
Whew. Oh, good. I'm exhausted.
WV Curls says, favorite themes you guys collect? It's a question. And then some are obvious.
That's an evolution. I mean, it can change, man. Obviously, I love the UCS Star Wars
Is there
sets.
something that you would say people don't know that you like? Like what would you say is something that people don't realize is a big deal for you?
Man, I don't know. I'm pretty open with what I like to collect.
Just tell him. It's Friends. He loves Friends. He has all the mini dolls in his room.
Yeah, I put him in a different room because I don't want anybody to see. No, I don't think there's anything. I like probably. I love the rides, the creator rides.
Oh.
They're awesome. Well, I guess they're more icons now. I collect things to store my Lego in. That's what I'm always looking for.
That's your thing we don't know is storage?
Yes. In fact, I need to go to the Container Store and figure out my my Lego instruction issue. Oh, you know what else happened? This is kind of off topic here, but the huge box Lego sets. I have like 5 of them now, and I've kept the box together and I put it back in its shipping box and I put it in a shelf in my garage. Well, that shelf, as I know, it's just shocking, is full. And so I had the Venator box, and it's huge.
So you keep your Lego in the garage year round?
No. Well, I have...
The ones in the box on the shelf?
Yeah.
Are they year round? Aren't you
Yeah.
worried about the heat messing with them?
No.
Okay.
I don't think I'm worried about that. Let me think if I'm worried about that. No, I've never been worried about it.
Okay.
Now I am, now that you said that. Irregardless, the box, I flattened the boxes. The inner boxes, first off, are huge.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fit that flattened box underneath my city. It don't fit. I got to figure something else out.
So, one of the best things I ever did,
Throw them away?
I don't keep hardly any of the boxes. Any small sets, the boxes are gone.
Oh, yeah, me too.
It's just a few of the big ones. Like if I get a modular, I'll keep the box, or a UCS set,
Yeah,
box,
yeah.
or something like that. But for the most part, I don't. The other thing I'm really thinking about, I'm thinking of thinning out the instructions.
You're not
We
wrong.
can
Yeah.
save that for next episode.
They would save. I swear I have like 3,000 pounds of Lego instructions. No joke. Like there's so much. I'm bursting at the seams, and I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah. Do you think there's a theme that because you know my collection more than what they see. Is there something that I collect that they probably don't know?
That you don't know?
I collect a lot of Harry Potter sets via my wife. She really collects them. We have like a whole shelf of them, but I don't really do reviews on them or anything like that.
No, I don't know. Like I just try to keep it simple. I mean, back in the day, I liked everything. You know, I was like, oh yeah, Lego this, Lego that.
Well, it was a
'Cause,
lot
like,
easier when they came out with 60 sets
Yeah.
for everything.
Yeah,
it's 60
but now
sets
it's
for
like
Star
I got to be very
Wars.
selective on what I'm collecting. So, no, it's just those main categories like modulars, UCS Star Wars.
So I have one I'll tell you. I get these for my wife
Trains.
because she really likes them, but if she didn't, I would probably still buy them. So I guess 2 things that I don't really talk about. She gets the postcards.
Oh yeah, I've seen her get those.
Postcards
Yeah.
are pretty cool because they're only like $15. They don't take up a lot of space, and they're
Yeah.
a fun little build. The other thing I don't really talk about much on my channel, I do collect a number of the brickheads. At first I didn't like them, but now there's certain ones I get, and we have a number of them.
those are
mostly
all right.
Star Wars, Disney.
Yeah.
She has all the Harry Potter ones, but there you go.
There you go.
Okay, well, I don't know if we got to everything, but our time is
There's a lot of stuff. I feel like we got a lot of stuff in this episode, man.
What happens when we don't see each other?
I know. It's so sad.
So do we want to give a shout out on our sponsor video?
Yes, we have a sponsor video today.
We're very
for
excited.
This is awesome. And look forward to the winner here very soon, that we'll make the announcement of the awesome, amazing premium prize for doing so. But legitimately though, thank you. These submissions have exceeded our expectations. I don't even know what my expectations were.
I think you expected nothing to be submitted.
Yeah, I mean, I thought
that's
maybe one or
kinda
two people would, but we got a lot. Well, a lot, relatively speaking. But the quality of the content is good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, this is going to be actually pretty tough to decide who is the winner. So
And they were different.
and
That's the other thing. It's not like we got
Right.
all the same thing.
Yeah,
we got,
yeah.
that mock that was, you and me with the minifig wall.
Yeah,
We got,
that was
the-
fantastic. Yeah.
what else did we have? We had the Titanic commodes, and we had, the one we watched today about it's all our fault.
Yeah, it's all our fault. Yeah, these are
know.
just gold. So thank you. But
Space. We had a couple space, and they were
a lot
totally
of
different.
space. Yes, they are. Man.
So,
But no, this one's great. I'm glad you guys stuck around this long,
Yeah.
because this is a good payoff for you coming up right here. So
we want to give a shout out to Joe Bowling.
Yes, thanks,
and his
Joe.
daughters, Julie and Emily. I think we've seen Emily before.
Yes,
I don't know
we
if
have.
We've seen Julie in anything, but they are today's sponsor. So, as always,
we would like
the minifigure says.
hold on, yeah. Hold on, let me grab it.
Do we
here.
need to read it?
Hold on, let's read the back. Okay. As always,
Should we do it like we're reading? Like really bad? We would
like to thank today's sponsor.
Oh, point.
Hi, I'm Jason.
And I'm Alex.
And welcome to Breaking News. Alex, if you have anything you'd like to rant about, I'll give you some space.
No, I think I'll just drink my water.
Then I'm excited to introduce my improved version of the Indiana Jones fighter plane chase, complete with mini dolls.
Wow, I wish everything had mini dolls.
Like Star Wars,
Ghostbusters,
Jurassic Park.
Pirates.
Imagine if they did classic space.
Regardless, should we talk about Jabo's shirts?
No, but I'm ready to show my Oswald mini doll squad.
Hey, temporary stoppage. Does something seem off?
Yeah, we're totally not acting like ourselves.
Maybe you're hungry. Here, have a Brickers bar. Brickers is filled with nutritious plates, tiles, and studs to build yourself back up when you're hungry. Now do you feel better?
Hi, and what's up there, LEGO fans? I'm Alex. I'm Jason, the other guy.
Maybe you need another bite.
Welcome back to Breaking News. I'm Jason. This is Alex.
Brickers, because you don't build like yourself when you're hungry.